It's another red-letter day in the history of Guam War Claims. PNC's Washington correspondent Matt Kay reports that survivors and living descendants of those who experienced Guam's darkest chapter can now seek compensation.
More than 70 years after the end of World War II and the unspeakable atrocities the people of Guam suffered during Japan's occupation of the U.S. island, some measure of justice is finally at hand. Guam Congresswoman Madeline Bordallo was the last in a long line of Guam officials and lawmakers who fought for war claims included in the 2017 NDAA defense bill that triggered a just-ended six-month federal rulemaking.
Today, the Foreign Claims Settlement Commission has officially opened the Guam War Claims process.
And will stay open for 1 year, after which the Commission will adjust claims of up to $10,000 for forced march or internment, $15,000 for rape or severe personal injury, and up to $25,000 for living survivors or spouses, children, or parents of those killed during the Japanese occupation. Ms. Bordallo says Guam's Manamco will finally be recognized for their sacrifice and patriotism. She says the issue is an emotional one for her.
This is very personal for me. I came to Guam in 1948, and through the years I have been privileged to have known many of the survivors. My husband Ricky was one of them, and I can still remember him telling me about what he and his family went through and about the horrific experiences he endured.
Bordallo's office met earlier this year with the Commission and says the panel partnered with a Guam group to produce claim forms in English and Chamorro. It also simplified the claims process.
Now, these forms are the only documentation that needs to be submitted. Only these forms, the only documentation that needs to be submitted to the Commission and will be considered on their own as justification for the experiences that our survivors went through.
But as the sole documents required, Bordallo says the forms must be notarized. They're available at her website, www.bordallo.house.gov, at her district office, or at the Foreign Claims Settlement Commission's website, www.justice.gov/FCSC. Meantime, the Congresswoman says she'll continue to pursue war claims funding other than Guam's Section 30 monies used to get war claims past GOP budget rules and fiscal conservatives and enacted into law. But either way, Guam War Claims is now the law of the land, and Bordallo's office says the federal government must fund it. On Capitol Hill, Matt Kay for PNC News.